Okie dokie. Yeah, I think I got somebody in the chat. I might or might not. I don't know how Cass is going with his ass cam. But I need to stream something as well. Missed yesterday of Bloodgust because heavy priz. Yeah, I missed yesterday's Bloodgust because I was running a tabletop session and could not find the time between setting up for that and then doing that. So last time we had discovered a spider. And we're playing some Grimrock. We're here in level 3, Pillars of Light. There's a leather hat over there. There's a switch over there. We can't get over there. Ah. Yeehaw. Thank you for the sub, Mastaza. 14 months, huh? It's quite a stretch of time. So last time we had come down here, and now we've got more dungeon to explore. Where am I going? Looks like I'm going down here. Now there are spiders in here, and spiders, you can hear them walking around. There's a switch here. There's a spider. What's your skill? Okay. So I've only still got Fire Blast. Spiders are scary. We haven't seen why they're scary yet. Because they can poison you. Where's my arrow at? I shot an arrow. There we go. I only have 4 arrows, huh? I thought I had more than that. Did I lose any arrows? Yeah, these arrows won't get picked up. That's so dumb. How do I do this again? Nope, trashmongers. Okay, I'm looking up spells again. Because I want to look up how to do fire arrows. I did it last time. Okay, it's this. There we go. They got our magic arrows. Got our way through. I saw a switch, and there's a switch there, but we can't get there. Have I gone down here yet? Here's one part of this game. Falling down holes. Yeah, because we're not here yet. There's the teleport up. There's a pressure switch here. There's a ring back there. That's mystical treasures. We gotta find our mystical treasures. And here's a switch. So let's go ahead and see what happens when we weigh this down. Something opened up. Mystical treasures. Although that sounded like monsters just spawned. To make sure that that is or is not the case. Okay, so we got the serpent bracelet. +2 protection, plus 50 resist poison. So who has the lowest protection and who has the You have way lower... I think you're getting it. So let's see. What's your poison resistance? 8? Okay. So you get the Serpent Bracer. Make the spiders slightly less scary. Now let's go pick up our torches. The mystical treasures we found were the monsters we fought along the way? No! The main mystical treasure is going to be the last monster we fight. Okay. That makes these cover up, and then... I was bamboozled! Okay. I thought I saw something else, but... That was like a La Mulana puzzle. Or if you stand where you activated the puzzle at, you get screwed over, actually. Let's take a bit of a nappy nap. Yeah, the final boss of this game, I think, is much better than the final boss of Grimrock 2. Mystical treasures. We got ourselves a shuriken. And a Tome of Health. Gain 25 HP for whoever we use it on. Describes the diet and exercises of the hermits of Bazabua. So who has less health? Okay, it looks like YYYAAA is just going to get all of our buffs. Our Diablo 3 monk is coming quite along. That is what Diablo 3 monks are about, is about buffs. Okay. This level is called the Pillars of Light. We have a rock here. And what do these do when we walk into them? They teleport us to the back. And there's a pillar over here. There's a wall there that keeps us from going. Let's look for a switch. So we have to get across. Actually, we were given a rock. Which means the rock is used in the puzzle. So we went to the one place we could go, and threw the rock, and there happened to be a pressure switch over here. Which lets us get over here. For non-mystical treasures. Who gets the poisson bomb? I guess you do. Poison bombs are basically worthless. There's a root over there. Past this hole. So we're going to go again. It teleported the item. It probably teleported it here, yeah. So. How do we get past the Pillars of Light? We got this opened up. Although one thing we did not do was venture down the hole. We've been down here. Okay. Same hole. So we've encountered the first real puzzle of the game. So we'll start off by throwing our rock. That brings us here. There's a lever there. And that switch opens up that. My wizard is hungry. Not letting me throw. Okay, we got through. Let's feed our wizard. Or some snail meat. Feed the wizard the snail meat. And now we've solved the puzzle. I'm gonna go get my torch back. Now we can come over here, and actually I'm going to replace this torch with the and pick up this rock, because rocks are more useful than torches. There's spiders behind this wall. Well, what else do we have to interact with? We have some arrows. What's the damn spell for this? I always forget. There we go. We punch them. These are apparently what spider eggs look like. Oh, my torch is going out. Thank you for the sub, Blood Fashion. I'm gonna name this snail slice after you. Eat the Blood Fashion, Glitter Gelato. Gulp. Where we came from. I think the real prize here was the ability to go to that door, and there's nothing over here except for those arrows. This is gonna suck. I hate spiders. Where are they at? Okay. My expert combativeness, combatability, has kept us from having to deal with the true terror of spiders yet. But once one of us gets poisoned, that's all going to change. Or what's more likely to happen is we're going to get cornered. And when we get cornered, we're probably going to die. Got a bouton. A door. And another door. Let's go down this one. Oh god. Spiders. Oh, one of us is poisoned. Let's see if Glitter Gelato dies. Let's wait out this poison. They made poison way weaker in Grimrock too, and also made curing it easier. Glitter Gelato is probably dying here. Yeah, shut the monster on shutting doors on monsters feels great. Let's just go back and use the Keel Crystal so that this poison goes away. You see how nasty this poison is? I mean, that S pattern, walking in that S pattern feels really familiar. Probably because of that room full of awful, awful spiders. Okay, does that have a time limit on it? Or, yep, that has a time limit on it. Now we went back to the heal crystal, and now we're yet again ready to fight spiders. Although Phineas Frank is running out of arrows, so our combat effectiveness is about to taper off. We're poisoned again. Yep. Well, how do we do this? One flask and a cave nettle. We've got a flask. Okay, let's get this out of here. We need a flask and a cave nettle. And now you're not poisoned anymore. That's one of our cave nettles gone forever. Let's rest here in the dark, so that Glitter Gelato can get their health back. Okay, wait for all of our stuff to come back. I don't want to get poisoned again. Our torch is already going out. I have 3 bum torches. So, okay, Glitter Gelato got the kill there, so they got the health. And we're just going to go for heavy armor proficiency. So, who has my heavy armor? Do you have light armor proficiency yet? Nope, you will have next level. So if you're the only person I have who can use heavy armor, I can just throw this bassinet away. Yeah. Light armor proficiency, light armor proficiency, light armor proficiency. So yeah. So this, worthless. That helmet, never going to be useful. But we have a fancy new helmet on this character. Let's get ready for combat. Wow, is that it? Another one of these. That's probably not going to be very useful, but I'll keep it for now. Another loincloth. That is certainly not very useful. Here's a blood drop blossom, which is an alchemical ingredient we don't know how to use yet. Let's shoot the egg sacs. Ooh, a longsword. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. That's probably better for... So this has attack speed 15, attack power 14. Yeah, half again as much damage is worth a bit of a hit speed on. Yeah, these are spider eggs that look like watermelons. And an iron key. I can see another bloodroot blossom here. Yeah, it's Glitter Gelato. We've got YYYAA, the Diablo 3 monk. We've got Glitter Gelato, the Minotaur. Phineas Frank, the fat old man. And Stinky Trashmonger, the insectoid wizard. Okay. Liverman. I demand a sacrifice. let's sacrifice that shitty helmet that no one can use and is not very worth using. Put it here. Press the button. And it spawned another one, a pair of pants, and a ring. Who can use these silken hose? I'll keep these fancy pants around. Well, this is worthless. So you've got 2 rings. Or no, 2 keys, I should say. I don't know where to use them, though. Probably over here. Indeed. There are more spiders. I thought I had 9 arrows. I'm gonna go look in this room to look for an arrow I may have fired at something. And I do want a torch. Hello, Scienceman. Scienceman. I guess I just don't have an arrow. Alright, let's light him up. We can enchant our arrows to deal fire damage. It's plus 5 damage. 1, a 2. Where are you at, you monster? They're down there. And I'm going to need more torches. Go pick up that torch I had abandoned. We don't really need torches anymore, but they're still handy to have around. The warmer glow, natural light. So, the last time we saw this room, we wanted to put torches along the inside. I didn't hear anything change, so let's try torches along the outside, as that spider is coming to attack me. Okay. So that is, we want to go here. That opened that door. We cannot get to yet. Oh god. Oh god, there's multiples of them. We killed one of them, so it's fine. I've been upselling these spiders. Are they just not as bad as I remembered, or have I gotten better at the game? Okay, we can level up now. Do those planty floors do anything? I think they're spider eggs, and all they do is they block passage. So I just break them so I don't have obstacles when I circle strafe. So we're leveling up. Definitely want to get jab. And I think the rest is going into dodge. Because that means next level. Yeah. Then you. I think I want to get quick shot. And then the next thing you'll do is go for light armor proficiency. Then you, Mr. Wizard, we will get our next spell, which is a very useful one. And now I want to go into air magic, I think. Or ice magic. Let's do ice magic. And then, once I unlock this first ice spell, I'm going to go on air magic. Yeah. So, here's our new spell. We have a ranged attack now. We have Fireball. But now we have... Here's a Shuriken. A Tar Bead. Yeah, the wizard learned how to Hadouken. We got a switch. Scraping my face against the walls looking for switches. And let's feed some snail to our monk. Okay. A switch here. There's another switch. Switch here. That one released a spider. Oh, that was a whiff because I thought it would move. There we go. Almost out of fire arrows. And enchant up some more. That's fairly annoying. I don't know if it's worth the effort. Okay, let's see where that spider came from before we press the other switch. Where's the switch at? It opened up a wall here. Must have just opened up a square here, and then there was just a spider on this square. Press the other switch. It opens up that door over there. But... okay, there was an earthquake. Let's press it again. Lock ourselves in with the spiders. I got a Chivo for doing unarmed attacks. Alright. I'm starting to see the real cost of enchanting your arrows, which is that you never auto pick up your arrows. So I'm going to use up these last fire arrows and then stop enchanting my arrows. Okay, no secret switches. Hello, thank you for the bits, Huzzah. I nearly achieved ultimate form. I still have quite a few skill points to go. Okay, that gets us here. I'm interested... okay, I'm locked in, so I have no choice but to go forward. Come here, you. It seems darker. Is it because my light spell wore out? You can stack illumination sources, maybe. Oh, there's a switch here. And that permanently opens it. Okay. I'm interested in looking over here to see if I can get that dungeon present. None of these do anything. I have to go back over here. Nah, I'm not going to backtrack all the way just to see if I can... Just to find out I'm not going to be able to get that treasure. Let's continue on our way. There's more spiders. Okay, you're out of arrows. Okay, here's some gloves. Who gets the gloves? Protection 9, protection... Yeah, you get the gloves. Oh god, I can hear all of them. There's a door here. Let's find some of my shitty torches. Okay. Also got over here we can go. Or a boiled crag beetle. And a mushroom. Just giving us some food. These kinds of rooms often have hidden switches in them, but this one doesn't look like it does. Yeah, boiled beetle. The beetles are not nearly as frightening as the spiders are. Oh god. Not looking forward to all these noises. There's one over there. Okay, let's hunt that spider. Oh god, there's another one coming. Where'd it go? I'll have to feed Phineas Frank here in a second. I'm missing 2 arrows. Here they are. Oh god! Oh! Oh god, you can see them coming from behind. Okay, Phineas Frank is dead. I'm getting boxed in. I want to go this way. Okay, I boxed myself in. I have to go back to the heal crystal now. Give up some ground. Okay, you were holding a magic key. And now my wizard might be hauling our corpses back to... Dead guy can still hold items in their body, but it counts towards their encumberment. Oh god! Okay, move. Thank you. Okay, whew. Oh! Mostly dead from that. I feel vindicated in being afraid of the spiders. And now we have to go back to the heal crit. That would have been a really funny way to game over if everyone died from that. I'm going the wrong way. It did turn my Minotaur into a human skull. And you. Okay. Well, on the upside, Phineas Frank didn't have to eat while he was dead. But I'm afraid that's about all the upside there was to that. We're gonna torture you. There we go. We can check on this. How do we get down this hole? How do you get this open? I'm gonna go a bit farther in the dungeon, but if anybody remembers how to get over here, I wouldn't mind a hint. We might come down through here. But that was a special door, which means it has a mystical treasure underneath it. I am highly interested in mystical treasures. Yeah, once the spiders are gone, it becomes, pleasant. I'm still enduring that reality in which the spiders are not gone. The spiders also don't drop food. So my monk's just gonna be poisoned for a while. Yeah, our food stores are running not as high as I would like them, just because the spiders don't drop food when killed, like mini monsters do. The store also doesn't do anything. It's a trap. I was looking in this nook in case there was a switch. Oh. No idea what I did to open this secret area up. But I did. There were probably some extra spiders hiding in there, and that's where the ambush came from. The game does do that. I no longer hear the pitter-patter of horrible feet, so we might be, for the moment, free of the spider menace. I want to go this way first. We have a shield, a round shield. That's better than Legionary shield. I have some backup Legionary shields, so I don't have to carry any more. Here they are. Just fire my arrow into the nothingness. God, there's at least 5 of them in there. Yeah, this is definitely a technique we're going to be coming back to for the entire game. Because me accidentally punching too fast, because it doesn't count as a wall being gone until it's all the way up. Impale them with the portcullis? Oh, they don't... This gap here is a space between squares. We live in a square world. A world about squares. How true that is. Okay, and then now, we take a spider nap. Just take a nap in front of these spiders. And the spider waits patiently. Okay, what deals the most damage? 7, 11, 16. So we'll throw shurikens until we're out of shurikens, and then we'll jab it with a spear. I kind of want to get the kill with either Phineas Frank or the wizard here. But I might... Okay. Come here, you idiot. Glitter Gelato is poisoned again. Okay. I'm liking how fast the punching is. Then we've got another one of these. I'll just keep my flasks out here. Don't see any other treasure. Missing the weapon swapping that Grimrock 2 has. So we can go over here. There's actually a gap here I didn't ever go to. Let's go there first. Spider Menace is over for now. Oh. Thanks for the very useful note. Thanks, game. Thanks for that note. That is exactly the kind of note I need. The note that tells me there are spiders everywhere. Spiders everywhere. Spectral relay. All we need to do here is... And there's some food over here. Okay, Glitter Gelato might die. Except we're back here. Got light armor cap. Oh, here's a name that comes up a lot. Mr. Two-Room. I found some better armor, so I'll leave my old equipment here. It's too bad that I was a little clumsy with the leather greaves, though. I won't risk by going after them, maybe something else. No idea how to open the door, but I do. It would be to use this golden key. Oh, no, I don't. And Glitter Gelato with 4 HP left is rescued. Two-Room is your favorite shmup? I do not understand that reference. All I know is Two-Room is a character in this game. We're going to see all of his notes. We're going to leave his note where it came. He referenced having some greaves, though. Let's make a save. Save SDF. See what's in the hole. It's important to fall down every hole. Leather greaves. So Glitter Gelato gets better. And I have some extra pants laying around. Okay, let's just do this. Make our first storage point. Might need these pants, but I won't need these, or these, or these, or these, or that, or that, or that, or that. So Do I need 2 pairs of leather pants? Probably not. I'm not going to need 2 legionary shields. I honestly don't need the compass, but it's fun to keep around. So if we ever need any of this crap, it'll be right here waiting for us. As well, let's make another saving, because I'm a save-scumming coward. I want to see if this treasure is worth the gold key. A big mace, which is worse than the weapon we already have, and some good boots. The boots might actually... I think the pointed shoes might be better than the lurker boots. I'll let everyone else decide. Are ring boots worth one of our golden key? Actually, let me find this out. Is golden key a recurring thing in Grimrock 1? I don't remember. Yes! But it looks like there's enough golden keys to go around, so I might as well burn them when I got them. So we got the boots. We got the boots! In Grimrock 2, golden keys were much more of a thing. And there definitely were not enough gold keys for each of the treasures. But here, we're left with a conundrum, because we've got our way away. However, there's a mystical treasure we have not gotten yet. I'm going much, much the far away from where the mystical treasure is at. As it may be, we may not even be able to get this mystical treasure yet. Yeah, in Grimrock 2 you could basically see the treasures you were going to get before you got them. Have I gone down... Here's the first thing first. Have we gone down this hole yet? Yes. Hole is known to us. I can hear a healing crystal close by, though. This might be our first real brain teaser. It's how to get over there. Let's trying here. And if I torch the outside walls, this door will open over here. Did we go down this hole? Yes, hole is known. One of my torches is wearing out. So, does anyone have any idea about this puzzle? This might be a situation where I have to scrape my face against every surface looking for a hidden switch. The other corridor you opened had torch holders. Let's try this. Let's torch everything we see. Okay, that's wrong. Don't want that torch. This torch didn't do anything. There's actually a torch here when I got here, and I took it because my torches were running out. Like this. That opens the door. And this grate looks like the kind of grate that doesn't open. Like those that's just bars. So we're definitely looking. That's a key. Yeah, maybe there's a button somewhere is what I'm thinking, because these definitely close. One thing I'll try is... Ta-da! That torch weighs it down. And let me get an anti-venom. Mystical treasures. A huntsman's cloak. Which is a very good... This is one of the better cloaks in the game. Which you get, I think. Man, your protection's looking kind of lousy. I think you've graduated from the loincloths. Just to get you some protection. Which means one of you gets the cape. Doesn't really matter. People in the back row are far less likely to be engaged. Yeah, that's the kind of easier than expected that makes it weirdly hard. Because it's like, you overthink it. Because you interact with that switch, with that pressure plate. You interact with it before you even, like, you interact with this before you even see over here. Because you throw a rock at it from over there. So you never see this, you never see it interact. Anyways, we're done with this place. Time to go down. Deeper into the realms of the archives. Okay. Never trust one of these. Ah, this is a special kind of... Some pressure plates only react to player weight. And in Grimrock 2, they made a visual cue to that. But in this game, they did not. Oh god. Okay. Gotta get my arrows. Okay, my wizard's gonna run out of MP if I keep using them. That one had a key. Only that kind of ambush, huh? But now we're back to monsters that drop food when they die. So, what do you get? I think we're gonna go up just max out to... We get evasion plus 5. Next level I can put 3 levels into this and then get light armor. So the rest goes into unarmed combat. And then you... Probably never going into armors for a long time, so we can go back to swords. And then you... We get a spell. This is a good spell. This is our first multi-targeted spell. fires ice out on the ground. Okay, and some healthy investment into spellcraft. It's called ice spikes. Where's my bad torch? There. Bad torch, you have a new home. Because torches and wall sconces do not burn up. So. I remember this fight being harder. I remember there being more than just the two poison herders. I'm sorry, poisson. That's how I've been saying it. I ought to be consistent. Archer guy has not gotten a level yet. Phineas Frank is behind. This game operates on whoever gets the last hit in against an enemy gets bonus XP. So restore energy. So we have a mana potion now. The blood potions make mana. And we have a flask. We got ye flask. And we've got knights about. Probably in this room. I think that's where we're going, because I don't see anything else to interact with, unless there's a hidden switch. Which usually I can just see, but sometimes I have to do the whole face scraping routine. Like this. And it might be a little disorienting to watch. Especially because I'm not focusing on anything when I'm looking. I'm just looking for the details of the switch. Okay. Yep, there's an archer over there. So the ice spike spell we got tends to do less damage, but will... Okay, I want to make sure Phineas Frank gets some last hits. Tends to do less damage, but can have better side effects. These guys understand strafing. Because they have so much wind up to their attacks, it's hard for them to... Okay. Frank gets the last hits on the... And they dropped an ice arrow, which I basically want to fire right away to turn it into a normal arrow. And what do you get? I think... Yeah, we'll do that. So 3 levels and give me light armor on those ones, and okay. We have a way down. And a gear key. Face scraping the stone is exfoliating. Gear keys always unlock mystical treasures. They're typically a bonus. But the way this dungeon works is we have 4 teleporters we can go to, and we've got pillars with alcoves in them that want things. So this is Beast Gardens and Menagerie, Time and Tide, Trails of Thought, and the Catacombs. Caverns Still Echoing, Crimes Forgotten, Eternally Imprisoned, and Put to Sleep. So we have to go beat... This is a Mega Man room, basically. So which one should I do first? Which one do I do first? I'll put in the chat so that they see it 30 seconds sooner. Left. Okay, so one of these two. There's 4. Go left. Okay. I'm left. Now which one? I'm gonna do the menagerie first because it's closest, or the catacomb? Catacombs. Thank you, Booker. There's skeletons in here. They're over there. Oh god. We're gonna have to kill this guy first. Okay. There we go, and they dropped another ice arrow. I got boxed in by skeletons. Kind of tore my wizard up a little bit. Oh, there's something there. But wizard can afford to take a few hits because they rarely get into taking hits if there's a rat meat. Gotta de-ice these arrows. Okay. A note. Let's read this later. To room. And I know I'm not being accosted by skeleton. Actually, I can do this. And take an apple. Okay, so somebody put the archers miss a shot. Can you go pick up the arrows? Nope. Sometimes they drop arrows on death, though. Okay, so Turam's message was this, that he's going to start leaving messages. I think I have to go up. There's our classic stun lock strategy. Where am I going? Yeah. We have to go and take the weights off of some pressure plates. Wilson is in Grimrock too, though. So that's how you don't go. That's how you don't go mad from loneliness. Is you just get Wilson. Switch. I believe that is the last switch we have to hit, though, or rather, unhit. So theoretically, I could just unleash the skeletons and then run away. But of course, because they are slow and lumbering and loud, you're going to kill them. Not too afraid of these guys. Yeah, gear shield skeleton. They have legionary shields. I have some of them. They're not that useful. They also have spears. And when you throw a spear, you throw it like that. Okay, gotta make sure there's nothing on the switch. Okay, hold on a moment. Okay, that was fun. Alright, we're back. We're back. I got I got everybody's favorite thing. I got a phone call and had to spend 10 minutes failing to offer IT support. Skeleton! Seek mystical treasures. We got another bag. Who do I give this to? We got some glue,s and we got some meat, and we got some potion stuff. Maybe I give you the bag just to store your potion stuff in. Although, no, you don't want that, because I think I'll put it here and just put all of this garbage into. Yes, I'm very sorry about that. But it's okay. I believe that is the dungeon solved, because we've unlocked our way forward. Search here for... we've got horrible birds. Why are there birds in the catacombs? I want to try getting a twofer. See, I can hit both the monsters now. Man, you're getting pretty beat up, Litter Gelato. Okay. That guy's confused. Oh, there was a note here. I should read that. Uh-huh! To depths beyond measure. We got one of the poem pieces that fixes this up. Let's go ahead and get them all before we decide to do any one of them. So we just did Catacombs. Let's do this one next. Trails of Thought. This is one of those puzzles where every time we step on a switch, the adjacent switches turn off. We want to get there, so we want it to be on. I'm ensorcelled. There's so much light here, we don't need that. Okay, so that one's always off. That just immediately traps you. So I definitely want to go forward first. And then I can only go forward again. And I have to go here. And I have to go here. And I have to go here. But now I have a choice. If I go here, these two become unmasked. And that will mask that one. So I do this. Then do this, and okay, I'm trapped. That's not quite it just the adjacent switches that turn? Because if it's adjacent switches that turn, these two switches will turn off, this one will turn on, and nothing else will change. That one turned off, though. Yeah, okay, that's not what the rules are. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Let's just brute force this. Is learn which movements we can make. We have to go here. 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 What if I go there, I get trapped? Okay. I walked right into that one. They're trying to get me to think about this, and it's not going to work. That also traps me. Okay. Now, it isn't that one, though, Mastazal, because watch. If it's each adjacent, if it moves all adjacent switches, then this one, and this one will turn off. Okay? And then if it's each adjacent switches, this one and this one will turn off. Okay? And that one will turn off. And that one will turn off. Okay, it seemed like that logic broke, though, when I was trying it at first. If I step there, those will turn off. But then I'll be trapped. So I have to go here. I have to go back here. Okay, at first it seemed like that wasn't it, because when my solutions were failing the first few times I was trying it. But maybe that's just because I'm a dum-dum. Ah. Kill some birds. Why does that one open and shut that? I'm inclined to press the switch as soon as I meet it. But now we've got holes. But, that one was easy. However... Oh-ho! Been a while since we've seen one of these. Venom Edge. Uh-huh. What does this do? So we got a magic dagger, but I don't remember how to use magic stuff. And nobody uses daggers in our party. Alright, I was missing an integral part of the puzzle. There we go. Ta-da! Just throw the key at the door. Get bent! What did that do? Oh-huh! Mm-hmm. That was also a La Mulana trap, but now we're in a different tile set. Literally! Let's fight these guys. Mono a skeleton. As the archers can be kind of nasty. Okie dokie, artichoke. I got all my arrows. Got a new tile set. We got a switch. That's a key, I think. So we want to fall down a specific hole. Which I think is this one. Or this one. We want to fall down one of those two holes. And we're going to have to do the switch puzzle again? Oh, god damn it. Oy vey. Of course, I've fallen for that specific one a lot. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try falling down this hole. Okay, we got a slime bell. It's a new potion thing type. Rheumatism, cramps, and back problems. Here's what this tile set's switch looks like. That brings us back here. For that slime bell, I'm going to have to redo the entire puzzle again. then I have to go here. Alright. Now see the switch. As soon as you step on the first puzzle, it closes this door. So I don't know what that switch is for. Alright. Although... where am I at? I'm there. What did that switch do? Okay, we don't need this. It opened up the poison dagger, that's right. I'm a dumbass, and I fell down this hole 'cause I'm a dumbass. I have to find a specific hole to fall down, and all other holes are not good holes. Yep, see? Door closed. At least I'm getting to be a fucking master of this puzzle, huh? I fucked it up. Oh my god. I'm getting impatient. We don't need to go over there anymore. What pressed that? What switch was that? It was this one. Okay, now we make... Uh-huh. This is a timed challenge. Okay, I found out how to fall into the hole I want to fall into. Although I need to pick this up. Because that's what I came here for. Into the pool! Hey, I found the gear key. And Glitter Gelato is only mostly dead. Not entirely dead. So, where was the gear key at? There. I will note there has not been a save crystal yet, so you have to go back up to the one upstairs. Mystical treasure! Bug pants! We found bug pants, everybody. Okay, we did a thinking man's puzzle, so now let's go kill things. But although I should put my torch to sleep. And my wizard stopped healing because they were hungry. Bug ants. Whoop. Okay. We got a switch. We've got a room that I can hear skeletons in. We've got The only assumption to make is that after we hit the switch, this is going to vomit out a thing into that receptacle. Oh-ho! Let's fight you on our terms. Although I mixed it up. Now that they're out of sync, all that button does is close and then open the switch. Okay. Eye ourselves around. That fireball did a lot of damage. I don't hear any other skeletons. There's some mana potion makings. Mana potions are very important. Here's a switch here. Mana potions are very important in boss fights, but not very useful for walking around. Let's get some killing experience on Phineas Frank, who is behind. Okie doke. So we've got a thing here. We've got a switch here. We had another switch, I think. And a switch here. Do not know where these skeletons are coming from. They're probably in these little alcoves that silently lift themselves. I'm just going to let this torch die. Okay, these are people weight switches. There's a switch here. And we had a switch over here. I don't know what that accomplished. What did that do? It opened something over here. Although, skeleton? Get some more Phineas Frank killing experience. We got some bread. Some ring gloves, which means one of you guys gets gloves. My wizard gets gloves. And I think I have some boots. I'll hold on to the boots for now, but I think I have about as many boots as I want. The Nomad boots offer something more unique. But now I have to determine what is the parameters for opening this door. Oh ho! Now I know what it is. That's why there's constantly spawning skeletons. We have to trap skeletons into the oubliettes, because this is a menagerie. It's a zoo. So now we just have to wait for another skeleton to spawn. If I were speedrunning this and knew what the puzzle was, I should not have killed the skeletons. But I did kill the skeletons. Skeleton, where are you, all my skeleton? Come over here, my darling skeleton. I want to show you your home. Come to me, my skeleton. There's another skeleton over here. Ta-da! Perfectly caged skeletons. Yeah, the skeletons can't press buttons. Their hands are full. They've got us... you're hungry. Here, eat some mushroom we killed. And we're here. Let's take a quickie look for any other switches on the walls. Mine eyes do not see any other switches. They're being attacked by a squid. This thing's kind of nasty. Okay. Giant enemy squid. So we've done Trails of Thought. We haven't done Time and Tide yet. We've just done Beast Gardens and Menageries and the Catacombs. So... into Time and Tide. Try to determine the parameters of our puzzle. We're being given a throwing knife. Aha. Well, a throwing knife is about as useful as anything else. So. Ta-da! A timing puzzle. And now you can take this torch and stuff it. And get where we need to go. There's a book over here. What happens if... oh ho. Has anyone else figured out the puzzle that what the puzzle might be? I have an idea. Ta-da! The Book of Infinite Wisdom, Mystical Treasure. Gained 5 skill points. And this is the most useful on our wizard, I believe. Because they have... they train in multiple skills. So we'll put 2 points in here. So we can cast faster. So I think I want to go in on ice or air magic. Jeez. Eventually, once okay, I mean, let's see how much points in air magic I actually want. 19. I'm going to want 19 points in air magic, so I might as well get started. We're going to want 19 points in air magic, 13 points in frost magic, and then the rest go into spellcraft and fire magic. So I guess we'll get started on our air magic. And so we're here. And Swamp Goose is hungry. This is not a Swamp Goose, but... I feel like I'm missing a skull. That may or may not be true, but I feel like it's true. I feel like I should have another skull by now. Also, of course, we see a hole. Oh god, you hear that noise? The bitrate's falling for a second. I'm probably dropping a clump of frames there. Yeah, you hear this noise? What if I told you there's something worse than spiders? Because there's something worse than spiders. Put this back on. There's a switch there. And a void. One shot at that bird. I fucked up. Okay. Okie doke. Oh god, I can hear the noise of the bad enemy. I hate these enemies. These enemies might actually be responsible for a series of tweets I made that were quite good. Subconsciously, for the reason why. Okay, all my torches are good. We're still pretty beat up. I'm actually going to go back and use the heal crystal. Just so there is a downside to using sleep to recover all of your stuff rather than doing heal crystals. It's that you run out of food. You start running out of food faster. Just because the crystals heal you instantly, but your hunger meter is running down as you are sleeping. Anyways, us fucking up means we have to go all the way back through that puzzle. Not this one. This one. Yeah. And this time we will ignore the bonus prize, because you don't need it. Shuriken, not very useful at all. I feel like I'm missing something, though. That felt too easy. Like, why is there a torch there? Here. I'm missing something there. So instead of using that warp to return to the back, we're going to throw ourselves down a hole to find out what that is. Oh. Oh, there's treasure over there. You can see there's a breastplate over there. Okay, so knowledge was gained, and my map was slightly filled out. So now we get to... Now that we've completed the puzzle, quote-unquote, we can do the meta-puzzle. Tie them all together. Do some poetry. So, let's read our scrolls. We've got to depths beyond measure, by his call, but still dreaming, but never forgiven. So let's go one by one. Internally imprisoned. Internally imprisoned to depths beyond measure. Basically, we've got... Okay. Put to sleep. Okay, put to sleep does not make sense with but never forgiven, so we can put that one out. Put to sleep to depths beyond measure doesn't quite make... It could maybe be it, but doesn't super make sense. So this is probably but still dreaming or by his call, and I'm going to guess it's by his call. So we'll do this one first. Caverns still echoing, but never forgiven doesn't make sense. To depths beyond measure or but still dreaming. But still dreaming doesn't make any sense. Caverns still echoing to depths beyond measure makes sense. Okay. Crimes forgotten but never forgiven is obvious. And then we have internally imprisoned but still dreaming. Did we get it right? Seems like we didn't. So which one of these do we think? Eternally imprisoned, but still dreaming by his call. So if we could brute force this if we wanted to. There's only so many combinations we can try. But I prefer to try to puzzle it out. Caverns still echoing. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Eternally imprisoned. Okay, we'll try that. Eternally imprisoned by his call. We'll assume that's correct. So that's the only one that makes sense here. Okay, nothing changed. Okay. Let's try jumbling it up and going swap, 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 swap. Okay, so that was Cavern still echoing by his call. Crimes forgotten, but still dreaming. Eternally imprisoned to depths beyond measure, puts to sleep, but never forgiven. I would have all. That's what, I was kind of going for the moonshot there, G-Volt, where it was like, what if this works? Wouldn't it be really cool? Okay. What's worse is I don't exactly know what I'm looking for the solution to be. Either this grate is going to open, or a teleporter is going to spawn somewhere in this room. Puts to sleep by his call. Eternally imprisoned. Still dreaming. Crimes forgotten, but never forgiven. I feel like that one could just be there. Okay. Let's assume that this one has to be this one. That gives us... That simplifies the puzzle by a factor of 25%. Yeah, usually this game is pretty good about telling you if you've solved a puzzle. Eternally imprisoned. Yeah, let's just randomize it. Okay. What if there's a red herring scroll? You thought you heard a noise? Okay. It could just be the teleporters make a ambient noise. Cavern still echo. Okay, we'll return this one here. Cavern still echoing by his call. Puts to sleep. To depths beyond measure, and then... Okay, let's sweep these ones around. Oh god! These guys! These guys aren't so bad. They get worse at multiples. They definitely don't want you becoming bored with enemies, though. So every few levels you get... Oh! Wizard and Monk are getting ahead in levels. Damn, you're getting tore up, my dude. Oh, you're dead. Run away. Don't want my barbarian losing experience. Running away. I don't know the YYYAAA joke, and I don't know who suggested it, but I do like the name. These guys, like all enemies, these guys become less dangerous in groups. Or in places where you can circle strafing them. There's still some more left. Oh god. Okay. Don't get cornered, everybody. It's bad. find all my arrows. Yeah, at least they're not crabs. I think they were what we were hearing, though. Okay, there's all our stuff. Let's feed Phineas Frank. Feeding Phineas Frank. It's our new Franken and Water movie or whatever. You. Chomp. Okay, let's level up. Okay. You can now wear light armors. And that might be the last thing you ever put into dodge. The rest can go into unarmed combat. And you... I think you are also probably... We might go to shield expert at some point. But we definitely want sword and athletics. Let's go 2 into swords. We'll get slash. And then start investing in athletics to get +1 strength. Because the extra stats from this are quite good. And they're just generically useful things. Like decrease food consumption, increase carrying capacity. Okay, and then we have Phineas Frank. Also gets light armor. And gets some missile weapons. And then we get our wizard. Who is going into air magic. We have a new spell. Does not matter. Our new spell is Shock. Shock and Flame Burst are almost the same spell. They just do different elemental damages. Okie doke. Got an axe. Which we cannot use. We don't have enough axe skill to use that. So we're just going to leave it. And I got to equip my friends now that I have light armor proficiency. And let's raid the holes these horrible monsters came out of. This one has a lever. Okay, we went here. Let's pull the lever. That one opened the door. Alright, let's figure out our armored situation. YYYAAA gets preferential treatment for armor. So, I'll go ahead and give you bug hat and bug pants. And a mole vest. Means I give you these. So protection 29, evasion 9. Okay. Swap these cloaks around. Much more evasive than Glitter Gelato. Okay, which means you get a hat. I just put all of this in here and see which one of these you can use. Okay. You get a vest, a hat. I could give you pants, but I think this is more useful. And the lurker boots. Man, am I just not going to use the lurker boots? Those are the first mystical treasure I found. Wizard definitely gets a doublet. And a shitty hat. So, Phineas Frank is wearing a leather cap, a vest, a loincloth, and Uggs. And our wizard is wearing a rag on his head, a very nice shirt, leather pants, boots, and gloves. Okay. Got these daggers I don't know what to do with. Throwing knife. Let's sort this out some. I still have this golden chalice, which is points. Okay. So 19. Okay, we have 19 attack, 17 accuracy, 32 attack, 11 accuracy. I'm going to need to pour a lot more points into unarmed, I think. So yeah, unarmed combat is going to start coming around, especially at level 23 when we can start kicking. In fact... Okay, your punch is still stronger than a sword. It's just that Glitter Gelato is very strong. In fact, I might have to start putting points into Assassination just for strength. 4 points into Missile Combat and 4 points into Assassination would get me 2 strength. But we'll do our unarmed combat more. Okay. Oh ho! There's more. We get some more rat meat. Our food coffers are full. We got a scroll of Frostbolt, which we cannot do. We will eventually be able to do that, though. And some frost bombs. I wonder if that's prophetic, that I'm being told to learn magic. But for now, I've been streaming about as... you take that length of the phone call I had to take in the middle and add it onto the end of how much a stream usually is, and we're about there. So, I think that's going to be it for now. We did some good puzzling. We overcame the Pillars of Light and also the Archives. Good puzzling. We never got into these 4 squares because they're holes. You probably never will. We learned that there's some heavy armor there, which will be an upgrade for both Glitter Gelato and YYYAAA. And we're coming right along with our power of mystical treasure as our 4 idiots stumble further and further into the depths of Grimrock. Tomorrow going to be some more... Oh, get rid of it. Tomorrow's going to be back to Adom. We're going to be continuing the adventures of Bonk, the dwarven healer, on his quest to become the greatest dwarf ever. But until then, thank you for joining me. As always, remember, I very much appreciate when you retweet the stream alert tweets, as well as post the links anywhere you have friends that could see them. I could always use more audience. And if you really like, I always enjoy subscribers because it makes this yeehaw happen on the stream. And it's very pleasant to me. Also, yes, as Mastersaw shows off, I have a very cute emoticon. Anyways, you're all regulars by now. I love my little monsters out there that are watching the streams. Good night. Crystal.